We say honestly the same thing.
Hi, thanks for joining me on the Ghanaian Farmer channel. My name is Enyonam. On this channel, we bring you 360 update of everything agriculture happening in Ghana. From livestock to aquaculture to horticulture to crops and everything that there is to know. So if this is your first time, subscribe to the Ghanaian Farmer, share to a brother or a friend, share to an agric enthusiast or even an agric investor to know about us. Today we are all the way in Ashanti, North Agogo. And yes, we are here with a client who is aspiring or hoping to do 30-acre of maize farm. You can see a vast land right behind us, 30 acres of land to actually start his maize farm. Now he consulted the Ghanaian farmer on where to start first. He has the land already, so what is the next step? Because he has an unsustainable source of water. There's some streams which will be showing you, some very small streams in between the land, but rainfall is not really something that is so stable here. He has issues with fire outbreak and all that. So we had to consult an irrigation expert to come with us to the field. So he will come and assess with his machine to decide or to determine where is suitable to create a manhole, okay, or let's say to create a dam. Then he can rely on the dam to be able to grow his crops all year round. So thank you very much, Mr. Donko, for joining us. So at a point like this, you have come to see the land.
Yes.
We have actually gone on a tour. I mean, walk from one boundary to the other.
Yeah.
First of all, what do you make of the land? Is it a fertile land that will give him what he's expecting?
Actually, the land is good for agriculture.
Right.
Looking at the nature and the topography of the land is good for agriculture because people are doing maize farming on the land. People are doing plantain. People are doing beans. And you can see some cashew.
Yeah.
So both cash crops and arable crops does well here.
Okay. So it's a good location.
It's a good location for agriculture.
Okay. All right. So aside it being a good location, what do you make of the water source that he has? Is that enough for him to grow all year round?
No. The water source here is not enough. It's a mainstream that passes through the farm.
Right.
So during the dry season, even when the rainy season, but yet the volume of water there is not enough.
Yeah.
So looking at the channel, it has a point
Right.
where the water comes to, it becomes like stagnant there. So looking at that location, it's a bit waterlogged. So the best idea and the simple solution we can give is that you should get a machine, excavator machine, so that you will create a dam inside. So when the water comes, it will be collected in the dam, so that all year round, the person can just use the dam to irrigate the farm.
Okay. All right. Another thing he mentioned has to do with fire outbreak. That happens frequently in Ashanti, North Agogo. This Agogo area, they have issues with cow heads, and then they also have issues with fire issues. So in that case, if someone is coming for a land here, what do you suggest they do to protect their boundary?
Okay, usually there's something called safety. Safety in agriculture.
Right.
Looking at this location here, it shares boundary with different people's properties.
Yes.
So the simple thing you can do is that it will do security fencing. You can just use a chain link to do a security fencing along the boundaries where he shares with the other farmers, in order to prevent people from entering his land.
Okay.
In order that I think when there's a fire outbreak, it can break.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, the person must also create a fire belt. If you're able to create a fire belt around the whole land, for example, 5-meter gap all around the land, when there's a fire outbreak coming, irrespective of the volume of the fire, when it gets to that point, it will limit it.
It will limit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you mentioned about the irrigation. Are there types of irrigation to install in your farm?
Yeah, we have different types of irrigation.
Which ones do we have?
We have the sprinkler irrigation. We have the drip irrigation system.
Right.
And the sprinkler irrigation, we have two types.
Okay.
You have the one that we use the lines to do it.
Okay.
And we have the one that we use the pipe. It's like a tap.
Okay.
We fix it on the ground. And then with that one, we also sprinkles on the land.
Okay. So from what you have seen, which one are you recommending for our client?
From this one, they usually be going by the sprinkler, the lines one.
Okay.
And that is easily to be removed when you are doing plowing, maybe after planting the maize and after harvesting.
Right.
The person wants to plow the land again. Because you set a straight line,
Yes.
the main line,
Yes.
and then you connect the chips.
Okay.
So when I come to plow, you only open the valves of the main line,
Right.
and then you move the tubes, and then you coil it.
Okay.
If you coil it, you put it down, you can plow, do everything you want to do.
Okay.
After doing that, then you come and fix it back again.
Okay. So such type of irrigation system, how many times can I use it in a year? Or can I use it beyond years?
You can use it depending on how you take
care
care of
for
it.
it. Okay.
You can take care of it for more than 10 years. Yeah, more than 10 years.
How about cost involved? Is it expensive?
Irrigation system is expensive, but usually it's not expensive as we think.
Okay.
You can build it gradually. This land is about 400-acre land we are standing
Yes,
on.
but he's starting with
30 acres.
Okay. So
You
the
get-
30 acre per the
Per the calculation,
calculation,
with
how
the
many-
machines,
yes.
with the installation cost, with the materials and transportation, it's costing around 180,000 Ghana cedis.
Hey!
Yes, so a very brief but insightful conversation with the expert Mr. Donko. And there you have him holding his equipment to test the depth of water in the ground so that when he brings his machine to dig the borehole or the man-made dam on the land, he would know what he's dealing with. And here on the Ghanaian Farmer, when you contact us for consultation, we only don't talk, but beyond the office talks, we follow you to where your land is. Of course, we always go along with an expert who would conduct one or two first-hand survey to give you their expert advice on what to do next. So this client of ours has about 400 acres of farmland in Asante, Achim North, Agogo, in the Ashanti region, and he's hoping to start off with 30-acre maize farm. So we went with him to see the land for ourselves and to advise where his water sources, because he wants to do the farming all year round. So it would help us know where to position the borehole or manhole. And so we're climbing up from where the stream is. It's a bit down there, so we're just climbing up. And there you see Mr. Donko, myself, and the other team members are right there, a bit closer to the dam. So it's been another great journey for us today, and we are always happy to serve clients who come with us. There you see our client with his junior brother and myself, Mr. Donko. We're just discussing where are you going to start from, where would be the last stop of the 30 acre. So he's taking measurement. Mr. Donko took some measurement also to know how much irrigation pipes or tubes he's going to buy. So if you're out there, subscribe, share the link. If you want any farming advice, it comes at a cost. If you contact me or send me a text and you're not ready or willing to pay my service charge, I will not go out of my way to leave clients who have paid to come and serve you. Please, let's respect each other's services. You need me, I need you, but you need to pay for me to move and work for you. It's the Ghanaian farmer business tilling the land. Thank you very much. I'll see you some other time. Bye.